So, in the shock shop today, and now, how do I put that? So I've got a bit of a reputation for fixing the unfixable, right? There's always limits to that. Obviously, if a new item is going to be cheaper than the price to repair an item, don't repair it, man, buy a new one. It's just common sense. Yeah. And I do get sent some challenges, I guess you could say, right? That's fair enough. It's a fair enough. In no way is any of this conversation derogatory or saying, look, don't send us turds or anything like that. I'm just explaining that there has to be a certain point past which you do not want to pass because it's financially unviable. Oh God, I can't believe I'm using corporate words like financially unviable. Me, the king of the anti-corporate McNally Industries right-hand man. Let's bring down the corporate, right? Anyway, I've got to show you this shock that as I was taking it apart, actually started falling apart. You're going to love this. Are you ready? Yes. So you're thinking, it's only a bit of dirt. No, it's not only a bit of dirt. This is the spring keeper. So it's completely collapsed on top, and it's completely collapsed underneath. That's what holds the spring in place, which we're going to move on to now. This spring is a snapper. That's going to snap, man. You'll be riding down the road, that'll snap, you'll fall off. Worst case scenario, you hurt yourself. Super worst case scenario, you end up dying, and all your relatives want to sue us. You know, I don't want to assist with your suicide, man. But this is really, really bad. That rod is going to be cooked as well. So it's going to be a new rod. This is, I don't think this is really viable for rebuild. I don't know, maybe it's just me. After all, I did rebuild the Colchester. Yeah. I did get that up all run. I've got all the cross travel running. I've got all the screw travel running now. Lovely, perfect. Little bit of work on the chuck and that will be back up to 100%. I've got to ring this guy now about the shock. Shall I ring him in my YouTube film? And, you know, excuse me, mate. What do you say? What do you say? You know, it could be a family heirloom. It could have been with them 1,000 years, but it's cooked. It's not worth rebuilding. It will cost more to rebuild than it will to buy an aftermarket replacement, like a Hagon shock. They're okay. They're good shocks. They do exactly what they say on the tin, and they're rebuildable, and they're made from reasonably good products. I have seen some very expensive products that have just turned out to be ultra turds. No, so far I'm not really impressed with Hyper Pro stuff. I'm going to leave it at that. What I tell you what, Olin's fantastic, comes apart like silk. WP, fantastic for the money, comes apart like silk. Stuff you would not expect to be absolute dog turd. BMW items, right? Now, you guys have got to know that BMW haven't made motorcycles for quite a long time now, and they're all made under license by a certain Italian motorcycle manufacturer who buys the cheapest suspension units they possibly can and then calls them really good. I've got to say that 80% of the rebuilds I do here is BMW suspension. They seem to have the highest failure rate and the lowest quality factor of all the shocks we rebuild. Just take that into consideration if you're living the dream and you're going to, I'm going around the world. Prep your bike or buy an R80 GS and put WP stuff on it. Remember who I worked for in the past, involving BMWs and round the world and Paris-Dakar travel, right? So, with that in hand, fuck me, I do moan, don't I? Well, it's not a moaning, man. You've just got to have this truthful hits. Someone has got to tell you. Someone has got to slap you around the face and wake you up because you just can't. Oh, yeah, I'm off on one, ain't I? Oh, I am, ain't I? I'm off on one. I like a bit of a rant. So, Uncle Gravy, he's got his own gaming channel now. If you like listening to potty mouth swearing while playing and watching computer games, go to Laughing Gravy's channel. You'll absolutely love it. I might even get a guest appearance on there one day. And if you have a crusty, rusty, dusty, manky, panky shock, don't bother, yeah? Because I've got to ring this guy now and break his heart. And, you know, it breaks my heart, man. It breaks my heart to break your heart. What do you reckon? Do you realise it's true? It is, man. I'm a lover, you know? Anyway, young ladies, this is my stimulator. I'll catch you later, buds. Ta-da, bye-bye.